So sorry. Let's do that again.
Wow.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Bleacher.
What up?
Gosh, did we really do that? Did we really do that,
boy,
baby?
We did. We
we did not.
surely did. But it is all to the good.
Man, we sure did that.
Mm-hmm. But to go back to what we just said, that unfortunately you weren't able to hear, which is that
I cannot.
Which is that we wanted to wish you all a happy new first day of the Gregorian calendar. We hope that you all have been enjoying your day. Some of you all got the day off for today. And hopefully you are enjoying yourselves and things of that nature. Oh, excuse me.
We just had a really good dinner.
Yes, a really good dinner. We had a really good dinner. And yeah, so today we just wanted to come in, say hello to you all, because we definitely didn't want to miss out on letting y'all see our face on the first day of this Gregorian calendar year. And before we get too far into it, let's hit the intro. All right, beautiful. So we just want to get that out of the way. So here we are, y'all. So now, today is the first day of this particular year. And we wanted to make sure that we showed our face to let y'all know that, hey, we are here and we're going to be kicking off some things strong for you all. For our Royal Twin Flames, we have some awesome information coming through for you. So we definitely look forward to our meeting with you all tomorrow. So definitely, if you are a part of the Royal Twin Flame family, make sure you check the notifications for tomorrow so that you can get the links for our Zoom call tomorrow, so that you can see what's going on and what we got working. Okay, but yeah, awesome stuff.
Our baby's tired. He's so tired.
Okay.
But listen, this is the new year really starts in April, around springtime.
Yeah.
That's the new year.
Don't get it twisted.
Right. But you know, hey, the collective consciousness, you know, they're doing, majority of people are celebrating their new year today. So I did get a bit of upload, because that's what I'm gonna call it, upload. Got an upload. Some of it is a mixture of few months prior to, you know, today. And I was wondering, should I share this? Should I keep it to myself? Then I'm like, no, let me share it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and share my upload. If you want to call it download, but I'm gonna call it upload.
Right.
So moving forward in this 2021, and I'm just saying a little meme first. You know, it's really funny because when you think of the year 2021, it sounds like the year 2021.
Yes.
Right? It's just crazy. It's like they won, but no, they lost.
2020 lost,
right.
2021.
2021, right? So just keep that in mind moving forward. But anyhow, so you definitely want to keep this in mind. It's very short, very sweet, but if you keep this in mind throughout the rest of the year, when you manifest, and this might help to make things a little bit better for you. This is kind of like an eye-opener. Many of you, maybe you might have noticed this, but I've noticed this. The days of the week, right? So we're going to break it down from the days of the week, the weekends, and the holidays, right?
We hit hard on the first day.
This is the first day, and I'm just going to share this with you because this is what came in for me. And I just, it was kind of like an eye-opener for me. And this will be good if you're trying to transition into your own sovereignty. This, to keep this in the forefront really does help to put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, right? So when you think of the days of the week, just stay with me. So you have the days of the week, right? So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the days of the week, they're literally named after Greek gods and the sun and the moon, right? But that's something that you can research for yourself if they haven't watched it from Google. But when you're thinking of the days of the week, literally think about it. You know, when somebody is in a daze, right? They're really not there. They phased out. They're someplace else. So, you know, when you go in front of somebody and you go like this, hello, right? They're in a daze. Right. They're literally in a daze. They're sleeping, right? So the days, right? And then when you think of week, week could be spelled W-E-E-K for the days of the week, or weak as in somebody who's not strong, right? So when you think of the days of the week, it's the days, the people who are in the days, like the people who are sleeping, the people who are not there, and it's of the weak, of the weaker link, right? So the days of the weak, not the days of the strong, but the days of the weak, the people who are weak, they're in the days, okay? And this is where they do the Monday to Friday, the 9 to 5, because it's the days of the week, days of the week people. Literally asleep. They're not there. Yeah. Right? And so usually when somebody's in a daze, this is when you can hypnotize them to get them to do what you want them to do, which is pretty much kind of slavery, right? Wow. So
it's just in a whole days in your whole life, your school days.
Right, school days. Man. And then so we have the weekdays where everybody is they're weak. They're in the days, okay? So that's just one thing. The next thing that you're gonna look at now is the weekend. Okay? So after you've been in the days, after you're a week behind been in the days, right? Then you have the weekend. Not the strong end, but the weekend. So when you have the weekend, anything that is weak and it's the end of it, you really can't do anything. So this is why sometimes when you have plans or you're trying to pursue something, it's kind of difficult when you're caught up in the days of the week, because when it gets to the weekend, it's the weekend of the stick. You have no kind of strength to really, or energy to put into what you're here to do on this planet. Yep. Because all week you've been in the days, and now at the end you're weak. Okay. Now, and it is just a vicious cycle, right? And this is just something to keep in mind when you're manifesting, when you really wanting to live on purpose, when you want to live life in your purpose, on purpose. This is just something to be aware of, okay? So now we talked about the days of the week and the weekend. Yes. This one is the one I really wanted to really bring in. It's the holidays.
Speak to that.
Okay? The holidays is what I really wanted to speak to you guys about, but I figured you need to know about the weekdays and the weekend also. Yes, okay? Yes. So when we think of the word hollow, okay? Because this is how I see it. When I see holidays, hollow, something that's hollow is something that's very deep. It's void, it's hollow, it's deep, right? And days, we already discovered what days was, right? You're really not there. Okay?
You're really in the deep days.
You're in the deep days. So hollow days, holidays. Yeah. It puts you in a very deep days. So you're literally distracted from whatever is taking place. Okay?
Majorly.
Major. Because the holidays, the big holidays, the bigger the holiday is, the deeper the deeper you're gonna be in the days, the bigger it is. And you're not gonna be focused. You're gonna be completely distracted because you're in the hollow days, very hollow days. Okay? It's just something to keep in mind when you're when you're manifesting, when you're creating the life that you want to exist in. And so with that being said, I do have homework for everybody, and I will be doing this also because this is something that came to me since last year. Sorry, came to me last year. But I really wanted to dive into, and I think we probably do a series on this. Want to dive into the holidays.
Yes.
Okay, because if you notice, these holidays, they really sometimes they're not on the same day per se, except for like December the 25th.
Yeah, they have it on the same number day,
right? Number day,
not the same actual day.
Right. Sometimes the days change, and the reason why the days change is because they're going off of the cosmic clock.
Yes.
So these people that invented all of these holidays, there is energy behind those holidays, and they utilize it for, for building worlds.
Yes.
So if we could focus on what is going on cosmically on those holidays, we can come out of those days, come out of that holidays, and really get focused and start building our world, and really start utilizing those energies, for its purpose.
Yes.
Right. So you got to pay attention to these holidays, see what events, it's actually surrounded around that day, and you can utilize that for your, create your own I won't call it a holiday for you, but create your own brightness, right?
Yes.
Create something that's worthy for you instead of being distracted by those holidays that they want to, and there's a reason why they want to keep people distracted from the what's really going on, what's really taking place. Because once you start realizing where you're at, and once you start realizing that we are co-creators, you'll be able to start using those energies that's coming through in these particular days to live the life that you want to live, instead of wondering, why am I not experiencing this? Why am I not living this life, or whatever have you? But it's really a form of taking your power back and empowering yourself and living in your sovereignty, because they're doing it. So why can't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And that's one of the things that we're going to be diving into. Probably not tonight. More likely not tonight.
Right.
Because it's pretty late. But when you look into the astronomy, the astrological meaning of the reason why holidays are celebrated the way that they are, then we can really get into how to take our power back and how we can change these rituals, because
it's ritual.
It's just a ritual. Yeah. Because when you look into the whole meaning of the word, it means to, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank, but it's pretty much doing the same thing over and over again, which is kind of the definition of insanity as well, because if you continue to do something over and over again but expecting a different result, that's the definition of insanity.
Right, but they don't want a different result.
No.
The ones that created the holidays wanted to stay that way because it's a loop.
Yes, it's a loop that they want to keep you in.
It's a literal loop. But for you to even get out of the loop, number one, you have to realize that it's a loop.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't realize they're even in the loop before they can realize how. Then you got to realize, how do I get out of this loop?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is how you take your power back, literally.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we know, for the most part, we know we're speaking to the choir on this.
Yeah.
Who knows? There may be some people on our Facebook page that may not. Some of the things that we're saying right now may be going over your head.
Right.
Or if you're watching this on the replay and this is your first time, and it just so happened to pop up on your algorithm.
Right.
But just know, right now there is a major shift that is going on, and it's already happened. For our Royal Twin Flames, we're going to drop a video for you this evening, so you can probably see it in the morning.
Yeah.
That talks about how this shift has already happened. It's happened on the inside. This was the inside job type thing. And if you can really tune in to that shift, then you can ascend. And that was the other thing that came to me as I was cooking today, is that some people feel like to a certain degree they miss ascension.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know why people feel like this, but I felt that in my spirit. And when I felt that, I also got another strong thought form, which was that now begins your ascension. And your ascension can go like this, or it can go like this, if you get what I'm saying. So right now, if you truly want to ascend and you want to get out of the loop, now is the time to do it. There's never a late time. You're never late, because time doesn't exist on the type of level that we're on right now. So get that out of your mind state. And if you can get time out of your mental program, that's going to help as well. That's probably the reason why you don't see us wear watches anymore. Because I think in our first videos, did I ever have a watch on?
We don't need watches because we are the watches.
Yeah.
We are the watches, so we don't need watches.
Yeah. But once you understand that time doesn't exist, and the only thing that is waiting is you, your higher self is waiting on you to start acting to move towards your path of ascension. And so now is the time for you to do that. First, you have to understand where you are. And by understanding that this construct has been screwed up,
inverted,
and New Year's Eve is just a celebration to let you know, oh, we got it on the wrong day. Let's start this all over again.
And did y'all notice, listen, I don't know if y'all peeped this, but if you guys seen the ball drop, because last night we just, for shits and giggles, we just turned on, what was it, Times Square? And that's another whole thing in itself, time and square. Okay, that's a whole nother thing, but y'all can look that up in your own time. Usually when the clock strikes midnight in Times Square, right, the ball usually drops. It starts at the top and it comes to the bottom and it drops. This year, I don't know if you guys noticed, baby, the ball did not drop. The ball went up. That crystal ball, and it's made of crystals, made out of triangles. Okay, made out of triangles. I don't know if you guys peeped that, and all of the colors of the chakras was being displayed. All of the colors of the chakras was being displayed, guys. It started from the root and it worked all the way up. All them colors was flashing as that ball was ascending. Okay, so this year, and it was hardly anybody on Times Square. They had these little things that go like this, little squiggly
fan
things, and they were wearing purple and yellow. Okay, purple and yellow. That's very significant. And so the ball ascended.
It went up.
It went up.
They raised the ball.
Man, that ball been going down and dropping since it started in 1902?
Yeah.
When they started this whole ball dropping thing, that bad boy went up. So these are the signs of the times, guys.
Yeah.
These are the signs of the times. I had never seen no ball go up before.
Yeah. Actually,
it ascended.
That was the first time I've ever seen them raise the ball.
Come on now. Hey, y'all can watch it. You ain't got to believe us. Go watch it.
Go watch the replay.
Go watch it. It's on YouTube. Go watch the replay. That bad, but I'm waiting for the thing to drop. The thing went up. It ascended. So that just goes to show you what's really happening. We really have to start paying attention.
Yeah. And there's a reason why we haven't been good with time and days, because some of us come from other universes and things of that nature where time doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So when we came to this universe to help, time was like, what?
Yeah.
I think the
time was, listen, my mom, I'm terrible with time. My mom used to tell me, Leisha don't care if Good Friday fall on a Saturday. And I'll be like, you're right. Leisha do not care. So that time thing for me, I guess is something that I have to get used to.
Yeah.
So yes, I concur, Blue Diamond Dust. And so yeah, that's just that quick message that we wanted to come in here and deliver on today, is to just keep in mind of the weekdays, okay? You don't want to be trapped in the weekdays, okay? Because again, if you're weak and you're in the days, you shit out of luck. SOL. Okay.
Somebody told you you're gonna miss your own funerals.
My mom used to tell me that too. She used to say Alicia's gonna be late for her own funeral. When I was growing up, that's what they would tell me. And I'd be like, well, hey, maybe it wasn't meant to be then. If I'm late, then hey. But time and me just, hey.
But you know what? we actually do miss our own funeral when you think about it, because we leave our body before we even buried. So yes, we actually do miss our funerals, unless you're just curious and you do it on purpose and you actually go and see what everybody gonna say. But for the most part, those who are ready to check out, they don't see their funerals.
They gone. They long gone.
Just let that sizzle in your spirit for a moment. Let that sizzle. What ad you got here?
Oh yes, the months. Yeah, that's, you know what, we should do a video explaining the days of the week, who they would. It's on our Instagram.
We did days of the week.
We did the days of the week, but we never did the months of the year.
Yeah.
We never really broke down the months of the year and how they actually stuck 2 months in there.
Yeah.
These people something else, boy. They added a whole 2 months to the damn calendar.
Yeah.
And then you want to tell me this shit is not made up.
Yeah. And then you want to tell us that it's only one God.
Right.
When you named all the days of the week after God.
Right. And trying to trick us. And then naming the months of the year after gods. Okay. So, different gods.
So if we were just to count, then so there's 7 days of the week, so there's 7 gods. And so if we got 12 months, hold on, let me do my math. Ain't that great now? 12 plus 7. What is that? Godly.
Look at you.
What is that? 19?
Let me see. 12. 21, something like that.
Hold on. Let me do
22. 21.
Yeah, it's 19.
19? Okay. Yeah, 19. Well, you know better than me.
If my math is off, y'all let me know.
You better than me. Shoot.
But yeah, so
it's your world.
At the minimum, there are 19 gods that we've been celebrating 365 days a year.
Wow. Wow.
Just saying.
Wow. So yeah, when you guys get a chance, look up the days of the week. Okay, like today is Friday, named after Freya, which is, you know, represents the planet Venus, which is the planet of love, right?
Oh yeah, speak to that.
So and Saturday, Saturn's Day, right? Name after Saturn, you know. So they're all named after gods. And so when you really take some time to research, you know, who was the one that really created time, okay? Chronos, time, the Time Lord. These things are creations. Like the matrix was literally built within the natural matrix, so the natural way of things, how they're supposed to roll out. Right. The way that we are living right now with this slave matrix, we're not designed to live like slaves like this. It was actually created and invented. Okay.
Right.
For control purposes. Yep. So, but take some time and research these things, because sometimes we are not in a state of awareness to even think of, the days of the week. Wow, named after a god. So you have to kind of come into that awareness before you can even start really digging and diving deep into it. Yeah. So if this is something new or you just hearing this, I definitely advise you do some research into days of the week, the months of the year. And don't stop there. Start researching these hollow days.
These hollow days.
And then when you're done picking out all of the hollow days in the calendar, go through and look in the cosmos. Find out, you know, what star or what planet is aligning with what, and what does that mean, you know, when if Jupiter conjuncts whatever. You have to know what these things mean. Find out what they mean so you can know how these elites are utilizing these energies when these planets, certain planets align and certain stars align and things of that nature, because this is how you can live your life on purpose.
Yes.
Okay, instead of by accident, because, you know, maybe the moon might affect you a certain way. If, you know, if it's full or if it's a new moon, it might affect you, you know. So you want to know these things, you know, as within, so without, as above, so below.
Right.
So if cycles as females is affected by the moon, and the waves and the tides are affected by the moon, we're 75% water, it's going to affect us too. Okay. Yes. So don't let them trick you about, oh, I don't believe in this and I don't believe in that and things of that nature.
Nice.
It's the sun don't need your belief for it to come up and go down every day. So you might as well get to know how that thing works. Right. To empower. This is how you empower yourself. This is how you take your power back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just real quick, before going to, I think Angie has a question here. If you want to read through that while I drop this in real quick.
Yeah.
But one of the things that was really significant about this change of the year, which is what my baby was talking about just a moment ago. Friday represents Freya, which is also connection with the planet Venus, which is of love.
Yeah.
So it is very significant that we started a new Gregorian calendar year in love.
Right.
Now, for those who were on the love frequency, you felt another shift, because there was a shift that really happened on, I want to say, the 29th, kind of somewhere around in the afternoon. And then there was another one that happened today.
Yes.
That was a major shift that happened today. You can feel that that consciousness, that love just going around. But if you were on a frequency of fear, which means that you were worried about the elections, you were worried about vaccines, and you were worried about all this new world order BS, then you missed it.
You probably missed you missed, because it's not the same wave. You were in a different wave. Yeah.
But once again, it's not too late.
You can tune in. You can tune in.
You can still tune in. It is your, and once again, it's a tune. You know, there's a real, you gotta pay attention to words, because there's a difference between tuning in and tuning out. Because when you're tuning out, that means that you're absent. You're not paying attention.
Yes.
You're just letting things just go by. You're tuned out. You're not present.
Yes.
But when you tune in, you're aware.
Wow.
You see everything that's going on. You're going in. You can't tune out and be present.
Wow. That is
pay attention to the words.
Let me see what somebody, the comments is coming in. Sorry, I was just bringing that as it was flowing in, and I wasn't even paying attention to the comments. Sorry, guys. Let me just take this time to welcome everybody. Welcome, Carrick. Much love to you, brother. We did a live, what was it, yesterday or the day before? And I said your name, Carrick, and you were not even on the live. So I guess you were there in spirit, okay? So sending you love, Carrick. Blue Diamond Dust sending you so much love. And thank you so much. You like my hair? I just did it. And I said today, I felt like, you know, I'm going to be new year, new me. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But thank you, sis. Who else we have? Cynthia, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, and to Keisha, if I'm not mistaken, we will be doing a meditation fairly soon. Let me see if I can bring that up.
Welcome, Keisha. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you.
Not that one. Okay.
Who else do we have?
Yeah.
Did Angie have a question?
Yeah, but as far as the meditation, I think we are going to do one coming up soon.
Yes, and you know what? They're really not 365 days in a year. Also, that they man, this whole thing is upside down. So yes, Angie, yes, there has been a kind of like what we're experiencing now is like they're kind of making it up as they go along. Sometimes that happens, and if it works, you know, it works, and it kind of sticks until it's time to upgrade or update it again. Kind of like how they stick an extra 2 months in the year.
Yep.
You know, they did, maybe pretty soon we'll have an extra hour in the day. You know, instead of 24, they might decide we need an extra hour, and then they put a fifth 25. Hour. 25 hours in a day. We
you never know. And it may take an hour away. We got 23 hours.
Right. It might be like, y'all got too much time on y'all hands. So let me take one away.
So yeah, forget about this time.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters is now, because now is the present, which is a gift.
Right.
Accept it if it's the right situation.
Exactly. Yes, so guys, just something small to bring to your awareness. You know, to start out this kind of energy that we're in right now, even though they're kind of fooling us and telling us it's a new year, it's really not a new year.
Yes.
It's just the way that their counting system works. Even the Jews have, and the Chinese, you know, they have their own new year that they celebrate. They on a whole different time. So
and that should really raise a flag where you realize that the Chinese have a different New Year, the Jews have a different New Year than United States, and
yeah, they on their own. They do their own stuff, and this is what it means to be sovereign.
Yes,
this is what it means to be sovereign, when you know what's going on in the cosmos and you can create your own stuff, right, and take your power back. Instead of being in the holidays, right, you create your own stuff. Right.
So yeah, but yeah, with that being said, I mean, I don't think I saw any other questions. If you all have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat before we mosey on out. Let me just go through.
Welcome, Divine Feminine, and Semper Love. Welcome, sweetie. Welcome. Said that there's no way she's taking that VX, because you know we got to watch the words.
Yeah.
Can't even say why. But yeah, very smart decision. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it up there.
Yeah.
We concur.
We
are totally in agreement with you. There's no way that we are going to be forced to take that. Because if we're forced to take it, either I'm going sin or somebody else going sin.
Listen, okay.
Real talk.
We agree with you, and we think that's a very educated decision. It looks like you're a person that takes part in critical thinking
and expressing your free will.
And we congratulate you on all those aspects. And that's just beautiful. And just one thing I want to remind you of about that VX again, guys, is that this is not this VX is not going to be the same like the other ones that they had before. The big difference with this VX is it's a patent. This VX, it's man. We gotta go into it.
Well, we're just gonna touch on this real quick,
so they can know what's going on.
And because the reason why we're gonna break this down real quickly, because even as a sovereign being like myself, hopefully when I break it down for you this way, it actually kind of sinks more into your soul.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
So let's just start out with the United States of America. Okay, so before the Europeans colonized Turtle Island, the land was free. Nobody owned it, and there was no way for you to claim ownership of land. Now, the way that they were able to get around claiming ownership of land is that they took it upon themselves to build a building on top of that land. And because they built a building on that land, they said, oh, since my house is here, it just makes sense that I own the land that this house sits on. Let that sink in. They didn't purchase the land. They only put something on it or in it. Because sometimes you have to dig down into. You got to dig down into the foundation in order to build something.
And sometimes you can use a VX to get in there too.
Yep, because you got to. Oh gosh, it's actually a construction excavating.
There you go.
You got to excavate.
It's a term for it.
Because when you excavate it, you're digging up, you're getting down deep into the soil. Okay, and so once you do that, then you say, oh, I own this land and I own a couple of yards this way, a couple of yards that way, and so on and so forth. Right? Fast forward to today.
Yes.
Fast forward to today.
Pay attention.
Right now, nobody owns your DNA.
What they say, baby? Say it again. Nobody owns what?
Nobody owns your DNA. Nobody. There's no way anybody can own your DNA. Just like nobody can own land. But if you implant something into the DNA that is not originally a part of that DNA,
and that's already patented,
that has a patent, then that thing that was injected into your DNA now makes your DNA ownership of whoever has the patent of that injection.
Be a shame if somebody went in there and just injected something and owned it after. It'd be a real shame. So now you are owned. And now, gotta do as I say. And now the real Simon Says begins.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're seeing Simon Says now?
Yeah.
Oh,
because just think about it now. Because even like for example, a house, right? Unless you own the deed to that house, you don't have full control over it.
All right now.
If you do not own the deed to the house, then the government can tell you what to do with it. Hell, your landlord can tell you that you can't paint these walls. You can't dig anything in the backyard because it's not yours. You're gonna end up getting probably kicked out of the house because you violating the rules of whoever owns that house.
And remember, this is a house, okay? You live in the house. This is your house, okay? And if you get kicked out of your own house, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go, family?
Hey, thank you so much, K Jax, for subscribing. Awesome. We thank you so much.
Welcome.
For joining the family. You are awesome. Thank you you so much.
And don't forget to smash the like button, guys.
Definitely smash the like button.
Smash the like button.
If you haven't smashed it yet, definitely do so. Let's see, what have you all done? What all have you noticed come up in your union recently as autonomous beings? Wow, you got to be honest with you with that question, we got a whole slew of videos that we did on that. You are definitely in for a treat, man. And we actually got a playlist that is on our channel. So if you want to know the basics of the Twin Flames, you can go through that playlist. Yes. If you want to know more about how we got together, that's a playlist for that. Yeah. And then if you want to really dive deep, we got a playlist for that as well.
Facts. If you want to do some meditation,
yes,
got a playlist of meditations also. Now, if you would like to become a royal twin flame, which we already have, we have a small family, very loving and supportive family we have here. You just exit out of the chat and you can just hit the join button and become a part of our Royal Twin Flames. Yep. Royal Twin Flames, they do get discounts for sessions. You also get access to, videos that it's really not up on the channel. Only our Royal Twin Flames have access to those videos, like the shadow work webinar, also self-mastery, webinars that we did. And every now and then we would go ahead and upload videos that like when we're cooking and doing things like more of our personal life, what we do. Yeah, we do Royal Twin Flames. They would have access to that.
Yep. But just to get back to what we were saying, is that land is free. It's just that whoever decides to build something on it, then they have ownership of the land. Now your DNA is rent free. It has no claim. Nobody can claim that DNA, only you. But if you allow somebody else to build on your DNA, then you forego your rights to your DNA.
Speak to that. And your DNA is your coding. That is your special coding that holds not only your information, but information for your ancestors. So you see how a lineage can be depleted, how a lineage can be wiped out if you don't if you don't protect it. If you walk around in a daze.
Circle back around. Bring it full circle.
All right now.
Bring it full circle. Go ahead.
Hold up. If you walk around in a daze, in a weekdays, on a weekend, if you in those holidays, okay, this is how these things can happen when you're not paying attention, when you're not focused. All right?
When you're tuned out.
When you're tuned out. Because if you tuned in, ain't no way anybody rewriting your DNA code.
Nope.
How? I wish they would. How? They can't. They cannot do it. Okay. Now I see we have a new subscriber in the house. We welcome you so much. And we are different twin flames, okay? Just so you know.
Yeah, we're not your typical twin flames.
We are not your typical mundane, you know, twin flame. We go deep.
We dive deep.
We dive really, we go far. Sometimes we go too far. But, you know, our whole job here as twin flames is to really inform, you know, provide information, because we understand that information is something that can be taken in through your portals, which is your eyes, your ears, your mouth. And we already broke down what the word information means, right? So you information. So how are you forming yourself on the inside, right? What we got?
I just had this comment just got me. It said, y'all talking some ish tonight, gods. Man, I wish I had people like you two in my life soon, though. Y'all talking some good, made me get up and go get my paper for a ritual for this Friday night. That's what we talking about, God.
See, you got to take back your power. Because if you don't take back your power, you will be partaking in rituals that you don't even know you're a part of.
Right.
They're literally using you up. You're a battery cell. You have a negative and a positive charge. And if you don't know that you have a negative and positive charge, aka divine masculine, divine feminine, if you don't know how to really integrate your aspects, somebody already know how to integrate your ass, and they won't do it. And they will utilize your energies. Okay, so we have to know these things, and this is what we do as twin flames.
You know what? I'm just wondering if I can pull this video up. If I can, I'm just gonna show this.
The one with the two girls that we seen with the light workers, the volunteers?
No, not that one, but from what the guy said on Legions about
with the gods, with the waking them up, letting them sleep, because if they find out they gods they're not gonna listen to them.
Right.
Ooh, that would be a beautiful clip to play, boy.
If I can, I'm gonna
ooh, that would be beautiful. That would be fitting. That would be so fitting if we can play just that one little clip. And then they won't be able to do anything, because make sure it's not more than 20 seconds though.
Yeah, I don't think.
Because if they anything over 20 seconds, they don't like that. Or we can just show them where to go look for it, and they can find it for themselves. Yeah, that's a really important clip, guys. But yeah, let me see what's going on in the comments in the meantime. What's up, T Luna? Welcome, welcome. Mia Moore, welcome, welcome. Much love to you guys. You guys are so amazing. I'm looking at the comments down here. So if my head is down, don't pay me no mind. I'm just looking here because that's gone up there. What we got here? Hey, family, taking a spiritual bath, and I heard I need to check YouTube. What's up, sweetie? What's up? Take your spiritual bath. Go on and get yourself nice and cleaned up for the Gregorian calendar New Year. Okay, who else we got here? Oh, Charlotte. Yes, Charlotte. Charlotte started looking. Welcome, sweetie. We got another one of our royal twin flames in the house. Charlotte in the house. She's joining Blue Diamond Dust. We got a couple, got our moderators here and a few of our royal twin flames. Welcome. So, yes, Charlotte. Wow, that was, yep. And who was this? Honestly, I'm not waiting, looking, but I'm not being stagnant. Oh, wow. Live in the moment, Mia Moore. Live in the moment.
Dang, I can't find that clip, but
awesome, awesome. You guys are so wonderful. I think my baby is looking for a clip right now.
I don't even know if this pops up on here. But yeah, okay, no, we're not gonna do that. Okay.
We ain't
gonna do it. Let me stop playing around, because we're gonna be here all day. I should have had it pulled up before.
But what you guys can do is, for those of you who are joining who have not checked it out, you can check out the series with
Legion.
Netflix.
FX.
Legion. Okay.
That Hulu.
Come on now. Yeah, get with it. Giving you the nuggets.
That first season explains so much. They know that you are gods. You know what? We're gonna say this every video just to get it through everybody's head. But there was a scene in the series Legion where the guy was saying his biggest fear is that you all would realize that you are gods and that you wouldn't need us anymore. So that is their biggest fear, is that you are going to remember
who you are,
that you are a god. And I'm going to say it like this, that you are a god. You are a god. And they don't want you to remember that you are a god. Okay?
And you know what's really telling? Another show that tells a lot, American Gods. If you want to learn about the gods, the ones that they named.
Season 1, episode 8.
Oh, wow. She got it. Charlotte got it.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. She got it.
Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah, you can look at that, American Gods. That will give you a really good understanding of the gods that they named the days of the week after. American Gods, they kind of go into the gods and tell you their characters and stuff like that. So, you could wake your own self up. Shoot, maybe someday somebody might want to worship you.
Yeah.
Who knows? If that's your thing, I mean, hey, but you'll never figure that out if you don't get to know who you are.
Yeah, you got to find out who you are. And, that's a funny thing, because in the series American Gods, Shadow Moon is slowly discovering who he is.
Yes.
Because Odin knows who he is.
Of course he knows who he is. They know.
And there's a reason why they're keeping him around. And you know what? There's a reason why they keep us around.
Because they know. They know who we are. You just don't know who you are.
He's going through a self-discovery.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think they just came back with the second season. And even though they're not going to have the black guy on there who does, what is it, Ashanti? What's the African god that they have on there?
The one they took out?
Yeah, the one they took out. I think it's Orlando something. I forgot.
Bilquis was one of the.
Yeah, Bilquis is coming back.
Yeah, she's coming back, but they took the other one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, just because we are not aware of who we are, it doesn't mean that others are not aware of who we are. And see, this is the thing that really concerns me sometimes.
Yeah.
It concerns me because when someone else know who you are before you know who you are,
that can be pretty dangerous.
That's an area of concern. Because if they know your power, right, and they can utilize your power better than you can utilize your own power, they're not going to tell you who you are. They're just going to continue to use. That's free power. That's free electricity.
And you know what? I'm going to pull a saying that a lot of people say, but they really don't do it sometimes. They say, move in silence.
Yes.
Move in silence, because you don't want everybody to know your every move. This game is chess. It's not checkers, people.
Yeah.
This is chess, not checkers. So you want to move in silence. And one of the ways that you move in silence is that you stop posting every damn thing you do on social media.
Sometimes that could be like, that could be problematic.
Yeah. I mean, because you don't know how powerful you are. And sometimes you'll slip up and show your power, and you don't know that you're showing your power, but the other ones know you're showing your power. And if you don't know how to control it and you don't know what you're working with, then somebody can come in and manipulate you and make you think, oh, you need to be reborn again. You need to come repent of your sins, or, hey, come work for us.
Just be very mindful. Use discernment, right? Follow your intuition.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. So yeah.
Yes. Oh, baby. K-Jax. What's up, brother? Oh, sister, whatever. Are you a brother or sister? K-Jax, I don't know, but welcome, man. Welcome. That comment is divine.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and yes. This is exactly how they have been operating, using our energy against us. You hear that word? Against us, because of our own ignorance.
Yes.
Facts. Copy. Facts, fax machine, and copy that, man.
Sister.
Shoot, email.
She's a sister.
Sister, okay? Yeah. Facts, man.
Yes.
Facts and copy. Wow. They're using your power against you because you don't know who you are. Out of ignorance. And ignorance is literally you're ignoring facts. Ignorance. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because just imagine sometimes you can go to a yard sale and you can get, let's just say, a piece of artwork that you think is worthless, but it looks pretty. It goes with your decor in your house. You're like, oh, that's nice. Let me get that. And then you have somebody else come along and they see, oh, you have a so-and-so painting. They're like, who is that? Like, you don't know who that is? You know what? Let me buy it from you for I give you $100 for it. $100? Sure, yeah, go ahead. I got this on the yard sale for $2. Yeah, you can have it. Yeah. And then in the back of your mind, you're like, why was he so interested in that painting? Right. And you go and you look up that painting and you find out that painting was worth $1.2 million. And they gave you $100. Okay? But because of your ignorance, you don't know the value. Because you didn't know the value. You sold yourself short. Which is what people do a lot in life. They sell themselves short because they don't know their true value. But guess who knows your true value? The people that make up time. The people that gave the days of the week. Make up the days of the week. The people that gave the months of the year. They know your value, baby. They know your value. Because for everyone that comes in and they give them a birth certificate, okay? When you get that birth certificate, okay, they give you a number. And that number actually has a value on it. It's called your human resource. Yes, it is. They don't call it. They don't. It's called human resource for a reason. Because you're resourceful. And if you don't know you're resourceful, we will figure a way to use all those resources. Yep. And that's a lot of people's downfall is that they don't realize how many sources they have. Exactly. And just a second, just want to take a second to Mia, thank you so much for that donation. You appreciate it. Thank you so much. 777. That is our lucky number. Okay. Yes. 777 is our lucky number. Blessings to you and thank you. We do appreciate that. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy. Somebody says, my Uber driver told me that you will need to take this vaccine to go on vacation. But oh shoot, I said a word. I mean VX. You would need to take this VX to go on vacation. But in my reality, Charlotte is going to be abundant and buy a private jet. See, this is why. And you know what? This is how I know this is my soul family right here. And you know what, y'all? We have been. We were talking to our house guest that we had at that time. We were talking to her and we was like, you know what? We need to find a pilot. Like real talk, not even playing. Okay. If y'all know of any pilots, shoot. My cousin's a pilot. Like let us know, because what we can do, people, is that if we have our own planes and we have our own airports, then you don't have to wear a mask. You don't got to do none of that shit. Because you're sovereign. You're sovereign. When you have your own stuff, you don't have to tell anybody any of your business. But if you live in somebody's house, it's just like living in somebody's house. When you live in somebody's house and you're using up their water, you're using up their electricity, you ain't know how no electricity and no water come. You're not sovereign. Right. And so therefore they can tell you, what to do because it's their house. Yeah. But when you get your own house and you paying for your own lights and you paying for your own, what you call it, right? What they gonna tell you? They can't tell you nothing. So that's the sovereignty that we're pushing. Yeah. This is what we mean when we say become sovereign. Yeah. Knowing how to get your own water.
because the water comes on the damn planet. Don't
Yeah.
nobody own water.
Yeah,
It's on the planet.
And just real quick, y'all, if you actually, in most cases, in most cities, you can hire a contractor to come out, dig a well for you, and connect it to your house for a little under $3,000.
Exactly. And y'all about to get this money. You already got your money, your bank account already stimulated. And then, you know, taxes around the corner. So some of you going to be getting a little, use this money wisely, guys. Use this energy wisely that's coming in to, you know, push you into sovereignty. Forget about the tail eye vision, the tube, because that's a tube. That's a portal for programming. So forget about those portals. Forget about these shoes. Forget about all of these matrixy stuff. Okay,
right.
And invest that energy that's going to be coming to you in this year, because you're going to get a lot of it coming in. Okay, utilize that energy into making yourself sovereign. And if you need to, like, if you guys need ways, and maybe we'll do a video on, you know, giving you guys some ways in how to invest your money into making yourself sovereign. If you need some help.
I'm on it. I already got a list in my head.
Okay.
So we'll just do a proper video.
Yeah.
I'll put together a whole slide for you all, let you know who you need to contact, because there's a way you can get your own water. Once again, you can have a well dug, especially if you own the land.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you don't own the land, then you have to go through and get all the license and all this other stuff. But if you own the land, you can have a well dug for yourself.
Yeah.
And after that well is dug, once again, at the minimum you could probably pay, it's gonna be about $3,000. And after $3,000, you got water for life.
You ain't paying who you paying? Nobody. You can get your own filtration system. It is not expensive to get your own filtration system. Okay. And then you talk about electricity. Shoot, Tesla told us it's free.
Now, we don't trust Tesla too much.
Well,
because you can get a Tesla solar panel thing and put on your house, but that's too much AI infiltration. So, but you can get your own solar panels.
That's what I'm saying.
And attach it to your house.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to worry about like Alabama Power or whoever power company is, get your own solar power. Hook it up to your thing. Get a certified electrician to make sure that it's hooked up and it's up to code. And tell the power company to go suck their mama. Okay?
Get your own shit.
So now you got water.
Right.
And once again, I'm going to do a proper video with this. I'm going to give y'all the whole rundown.
Yeah.
Okay? And so you got your power.
Right.
You got your water.
Right.
Now we're going to get to the food. You go. If you don't want to create a raised bed, you can go ahead and start digging it up now.
Right.
We just got our seeds in. Probably this weekend, I'm going to get the stuff to create our raised bed, get the soil, and we're going to get everything prepped so that when it's time to plant, we're going to plant.
Hello. And listen, we already got compost. Like, we've been gathering our compost. We got all of it in the back. We just waiting to plant. So once you got your own water, once you got your own electricity, and now you got your own food, what they gonna tell you? Who about to give you a VX when you sovereign? And if you guys need to find out literally how to physically leave this matrix, we can help you to leave this matrix on a physical level, because it is a physical thing that you do have to do. If your parents did get you that birth certificate, it's got you suffering. Okay. It is something that you do need to do to release yourself from these entities. And if you do need assistance, we can show you how to release yourself physically from the matrix. If you do need help in sovereignty on a spiritual level, we can help to show you how to become sovereign, give you some pointers that's help us and help a lot of other people in becoming sovereign on a spiritual level. Okay. And also emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence does help you to become sovereign on an emotional scale. helping you to understand, and overstand where you begin energetically and where someone else is in energetically through different and higher perspectives.
Yes.
Right? So it's a whole 360, becoming mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually and physically sovereign from out of this matrix. If you need our assistance, we'll be more than happy to help. Just go to our website and you can book a session with us, and we'll be more than happy to dive into that with you.
Yes.
But we should do a video on that too.
Because we're going to do a video on that, and then one of the most major things is money. So many people are trying to find ways to get underneath the government rule of using fiat currency.
Yeah.
And so if you all have followed us for quite some time and you've seen us on Instagram and things of that nature, then you know that Seven Bomar with Secret Energy has put together an awesome product called Wealthy Bot.
Wealthy Bot. Jump on that, family.
Which takes your cryptocurrency and trades it for you and makes money for you while you sleep.
So you ain't got to worry about how to figure out this damn crypto. You ain't got to worry about it.
And just real talk, y'all. We started out with Wealthy Bot, and just to make sure that the program works, we started out with the simulator.
Yeah.
And if you've ever got into trading stocks and you've opened up a TD Ameritrade account, you know that you can start out with a fake account on TD Ameritrade and trade as much stock as you want to, just so you can make sure you're getting your you make sure you understand things and how it works and how to trade and yada yada. But with Seven Bomar's thing, you're not wondering which stock to pick.
Exactly.
The Wealthy Bot knows how to pick up on the trends on whatever currency you choose, and will do its damnedest to get you anywhere between 1% to 3% return on each investment. Now that may seem small, but let me tell y'all, on the simulator that I did, I played it safe. I put in $100. $100. 30 days later, it made $75 in profit.
And that's just off of $100. Okay. Now I know y'all are stimulated right now. You 6 bill stimulated. Okay. So if you 6 bill stimulated, that's 6 times 75. What's that? Y'all do the math. So it's different ways to, become your own bank.
Yes.
So you don't have to go and beg your oppressors for help. Okay.
There you go.
These people are crazy. Like they trying to kill you for real.
Straight lunatics out here.
Lunatics, Looney Tunes. They don't have no good reputation. Look at their story. Okay. Look at his story. Don't take my word for it. Go and look at their reputation. It don't look so good. It does not look nice. So it is time for us to become sovereign. It is time for us to start to produce things for ourselves. We have become very lazy, okay, and dependent on our oppressors to continue to feed us. And when you have your oppressors feeding you, they're not going to feed you things to sustain you and to put you in a place where you need to be. Because if your oppressor puts you in a place where you need to be, then they will become irrelevant. See? And they don't want to become irrelevant.
No.
That type of energy you always want to be around. And in order for that type of energy to always be around, it has to create this type of atmosphere. Okay, get it? Atmosphere. So everybody has to be at their most fair. So this type of entity and energy can sustain itself. So you have to be completely depleted and drained in order for this type of entity to be relevant. So it is completely bogus and crazy to continue to beg this type of entity and energy to continue to support us. That's crazy.
Yeah. So go ahead, take a screenshot right now. Hold on, let's pose.
We're gonna pose.
We're gonna take a screenshot. Boom.
Okay, it did it. It did.
So now, so now you have the website there. You can go and do your own research. Look at the videos that are on the website for WealthyBot, and just see how you can make yourself your own bank.
Exactly.
Okay.
Stop depending on these people, man. You already seen 2020 already showed us what we're dealing with. Okay, if we were ever confused, if there was ever a time where we were like, oh, that's conspiracy stuff, you know, oh, no, they won't do that. They'll put it on the news, you know. If there was ever a time when we were like that, 2020 was the eye opener. Like literally, you want to take a nap. Your eyes are so open, so wide.
Right.
That's what 2020 did for everyone. And for anyone who is really not paying attention, is because they don't want to, and it's because they want to be in the illusion. They want to keep the illusion going, probably because they're afraid of being sovereign. Some people are really afraid of being sovereign.
Yeah.
Some people are not ready for the responsibility. They rather go to the person, that the oppressor, you know, and say, oppressor, just choke me with one hand, not two.
Yeah, but just to give you an idea, for the type of person who doesn't want to take responsibility, imagine an individual saying, what do we need farmers for? I can just go to the grocery store.
See, that's what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with, guys. And this is why it's so important for us to leave those people, okay, at the grocery store. They don't understand why we need farmers, because they can just go to the grocery store and get their food.
Right.
Okay? Right. So we're leaving them in 2020. And so we're moving forward. Go check out the WealthyBot so you can see how to sustain yourself. Because listen, it's about to get real in these streets. They're about to tell y'all, like, see what Charlotte said? You're not going to be able to do this, and you're not going to be able to do that. And so you start panicking. Because the one thing that they have for their control is fear. If you are afraid, they're being fed energetically, right? Number one. And number two, they're getting what they want because you're afraid. You're afraid of losing your just over broke, J-O-B. You're afraid of you losing that. So you're going to do whatever it takes. You're going to do whatever they say because you don't want to lose your just over broke situation.
Right.
Okay? And they know that. And this is why they do this pennies on a dollar nonsense. Right? And they're trying to trick people, but you got to really be aware, and you have to pay attention. You got to pay attention. You cannot afford not to pay attention.
Right.
Because look at it. All of a sudden, right? Check it out. All of a sudden, the brown people, the Latinos, right? And melanated people, all of a sudden, they care about them so much. All of a sudden, they're the #1 priority on the planet that they have to get this VX first.
Not get proper education.
No, who wants that? They
not get higher pay.
No, they don't need that. They got welfare.
Not getting people out of prison.
No, they need to be in there. How did prison people gonna make money? It's a business. We need people to be in there.
But they want you to get the
VX, exactly. Because
hold on. Oh, you want to hear.
They need,
or is it this arm?
We don't know. They don't know. But all of a sudden, you are so important. #1 priority. You know, you're on the priority list. But you're not on the priority list for education. You're not on the priority list for income. You're not on the priority list for land. You're not on the priority list for repatriation, whatever the hell the name is. You can't get no money. Nothing, not even water. You can't even get clean water. Look at what they did to the people in what's that place called over there where Obama went and drank the water in front of the ground?
Michigan.
Michigan. You can't figure out how to give these people clean water, but all of a sudden in 7 months they're #1 priority on the list. You got to think. You got to think. Yep. You have HIV that's been around for a very long time. Okay,
for at least 30 years.
They could have worked fast on a cure for that one. They didn't. They still ain't got it. You got all these flu that's around, that's been around for so long. They couldn't come up with nothing for that one. But all of a sudden, you got a solution for this thing. And now all of a sudden, I'm #1 priority. Listen. Okay? I'm leave it alone. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to leave it right there and I'm done. I did all I could to try to warn y'all. So I don't know. I did my part. I did my part.
Yep. Oh gosh. But yeah, that's what we wanted to this actually was supposed to have been a really short video.
It was supposed to be short, but you know when it come through, guys. We can't,
You know what? Forget it. We can't promise y'all anymore. If y'all are new to this channel, we are so sorry because we said that we want to do a short video, but then it never happens unless we do a pre-recorded.
We're gonna try, baby. We're gonna try. This is a new year, new me. We're trying to do shorter videos. We're trying. Do shorter videos, and this is the video that's gonna be short. Okay, we're gonna cut it here because we took up enough of y'all time. We just ask that you smash the like button, guys.
Give us that like.
All right, give us that thumbs up. And if you do need any type of assistance, we are here. Definitely visit the website. We're going to put it up here shortly. Boom, there we go. Become a site member. We're not charging right now to be a site member because we don't know how long YouTube is going to, keep us up here saying stuff like this.
Yeah, because we're not going to spam you.
Right.
Just know that if we send out an email, it's something you need to pay attention to.
Exactly, because we don't know what's going to happen, right? We don't know where things are going. We're really not sure, but we're preparing ourselves. If it goes left or if it goes right, we're going to be all right, okay?
Right.
So go ahead and join us, subscribe to the website. And if you feel it in your heart to donate to our channel, if you want to super chat, feel free. It's no pressure. We just, letting you know. And this is our Cash App right here. If you want to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to. But yes, we enjoy every one of you guys. And we thank you so much for sticking in here with us for so long and listening to us rant, give good information in between here.
Right.
But we do appreciate you guys. But head on over to the website, just subscribe.
Somebody just went to the website.
It is free, again, to be a member. And if you would like to be a part of our beautiful royal twin flame, go ahead and exit out of the chat and hit the join button. And we welcome you to the family. It is a very supportive family. If you really don't have a lot of people to talk to about your journey, Charla, Max, Live by Love, we have Blue Diamond Dust. We get together on Saturdays and we have a really good time.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So that's it. We're not going to hold you guys up anymore. Did I miss anything in the chat?
I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, with that being said, y'all, we are rolling out. Oh, where did that overlay go? Okay. Yeah, we're rolling out. We love y'all. So
yes, and check out. Don't forget to check out the Wealthy Bot because again, guys, they're gonna be testing. They're gonna be testing us, okay? And they're gonna try to test us with the whole fear-mongering thing of do this, or else you lose this. So you want to put yourself, or at least try to set yourself up in a place where people can't try to scare you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't put yourself in a position where they have you by the neck or they have you by the BALLS, and you don't know which way to turn.
Right.
Start setting yourself up for sovereignty, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you haven't fasted before, or if you're not able to fast for long periods of time,
practice. Start practicing. It's good. It's good for the soul because when you don't give to the physical, right, you're nurturing the spiritual.
There you go.
And vice versa.
There you go.
So to develop that strength, develop that stamina, develop that will, your free will, sometimes it takes giving less to the physical to give more to the spiritual. Okay.
There you go.
So we love you guys so much. We're not going to take up any more of your time.
No, we love y'all. All right. Peace out.